everyone. I'm Paolo Del Nibletto, the editor of CDN Computer Dealer News here in Moscow with the founder and CEO of Kaspersky Labs, Eugene Kaspersky. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Eugene, Kaspersky Labs is not as well known as some of the bigger brands in security like Symantec and McAfee in North America. What are your plans to change that perception, specifically in Canada?
Well, actually, that's just not so known. It's simply because of historical reasons. Because we started as an independent company in 1997. We didn't have investors, and still we're a private company, so we were developing our business based on our own revenues. So we did it step by step, first in Europe, then in the United States, then in Asia. So step by step, we're coming to the different countries or different regions.
Okay.
So it's just a question of time to be as known as the big names. For example, in Europe, where we started more than 10 years back, now we are one of the most known brands in IT security. So what we're going to do? First of all, we have a team of high-end security experts, which work very close to media, to universities, to just to their audience, explaining what's going on in IT security and what's going on with the cyber criminals. We have a special education systems working close to the universities to educate students for IT security. To be IT security gurus in the future. And also we have some special marketing stuff like Jackie Chan advertising our products. Yes, there are many people saw it on the internet. Well, actually, we don't have the TV ads in America and in Canada. We just use it as a viral marketing.
Okay.
And there will be even more. So I think that in quite a short period of time, we will be one of the most known brands in North America as well.
Is running and developing security technology in the Russian Federation and also in the Asia market where hackers and malware writers run wild, does that give you any specific advantage that you can take to the North American marketplace?
Well, actually, to be in the countries which are source of cyber crime, it's not an advantage at all, because the internet is it's another land which doesn't have borders. It doesn't matter where you are. You are connected. You have your IP address. So well, actually, it doesn't really matter where you are in Russia, in Canada, in China. There are very positive things which we have here in Russia is the fact that Russia still has one of the best technical education systems, and there are many universities in Moscow, in St. Petersburg, and other cities in Russia. There are about 1 million students graduated every year. It's not just technical guys.
Sure.
It's all types of students, all types of education. Okay. So we have a lot of brilliant software engineers, and they are known. Russians are known as a good software engineers in Silicon Valley, in other countries. So we are taking this opportunity of collecting their brilliant software engineers. So we have the R&D is based in Moscow here. And we're not going to move it, we're just going to make it more. We're taking more and more people there to the team to make it more powerful.
Okay. You're campaigning for a pollution-free digital future.
Yes.
What are your goals for this?
Well, actually, it's a very right marketing message to explain what's going on in the internet. Because there are many individuals, mostly individuals or small businesses, they still are quite skeptical about this cybercrime. They're skeptical about their protection because they were lucky not to be a victim. But we know what's going on there, so we just see there how fast the cybercrime is being developed there, how many cyber criminals they're entering this area. So we're just warning the world that things are going from bad to worse, and if you don't recognize that, it's like a pollution. So you don't feel the smell, but it's here, and tomorrow will be late.
Right. The channel positions Kaspersky as an alternative to the top brands in the North American marketplace. Do you feel that positioning yourself as an alternative is the right approach for a market like Canada, for example?
Well, actually, what we do, we position us as 100% indirect company. We position ourselves as experts in IT security. We position ourselves as the company which deliver to the market their high-end products and services. So I think that based on that, and of course the knowledge.
Right.
So I think that based on these things, we have a very good chance to be one of the top companies, top antivirus companies. It's not antivirus. It's
Yes.
security is too wide.
Yes.
Well, actually, I call it antivirus, but it's anti-everything. Okay.
Anti-everything.
Call it anti-everything.
Anti-everything. You're here to hear from.
So we're going to be one of the most visible players on this market quite soon.
Let me ask, where is your business right now in Canada? How do you feel about it?
Still, we just started, and still it's not so visible comparing to other countries, comparing to Europe, comparing to United States. But I'm quite optimistic because, well, we came to stay forever, and I'm sure that we'll have a success. We're successful in everywhere around the globe.
Yeah.
In America, in the United States,
Right.
in Europe, in African countries, in Middle East, in Asian countries.
Right.
So, well, we're a company to be a winner.
Do you feel you have to have a different approach to the Canadian marketplace as opposed to the U.S. marketplace?
Well, actually, all the countries, they're different.
All the countries.
There are some regions in the same country, they are different.
Yeah.
And of course, there's a Canadian market and the United States market, they're different as well. The first to learn was the fact that if you have French and English boxes, you can, yes, you know.
That's a problem for a lot
That's a
of
problem. So actually, we have to have a double language boxes.
Right. And it costs you more money, obviously, right?
Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So actually, that's one of the differences.
Yeah.
And there are different countries. They have this the small pieces of different things.
Right.
And actually, we're taking challenge from well, we're a Russian company, so we're different with American companies because they are American companies. The major market for them it's domestic market.
Right.
So they take other countries like that's one more state, and they behave in exactly the same way as in the United States.
Right.
For us, our domestic market was rather small compared to others.
Right.
So from the very beginning, we understood that we have to be local.
Right.
So we have to watch. We have to understand local market. We have to understand how different it is, and to behave in such a way to be as close and understandable for the local realities as it's possible.
So that's the end of part one of my special interview with Eugene Kaspersky, the founder and CEO of Kaspersky Labs here in Moscow. Please click on tomorrow, where I'm going to ask Eugene about acquisitions. Thanks for watching. I'm Paolo Del Nibletto for CDN Computer Dealer News.